Yellow fellow people, and today I'll be taking a look at the Transformers TV Series Deluxe class, The Last Night Hot Rod. So, taking a look at the figure in robot mode, and the painting and sculpting on this figure is really great. So he looks pretty faithful to how he looked in the Last Night movie. Yeah. And yeah, it does not look that bad. The sculpting is pretty good, considering it's a Beaver's design. There's a lot of sculpted and detailing in it, and the coloring actually fits pretty well. For example, the brown matching with the orange. And if you don't know this is actually brown. It looks gray on camera and black without any sort of strong light like this one. But yeah, it's actually brown. Anyways, so yeah, not much else to say. The head sculpt doesn't look that bad either. It looks really good. And let's move on to accessories now, shall we? He comes with one accessory, that being his gun. He only comes with one, sadly. But hey, it's at least an accessory, and isn't like that mainline deluxe class figure. And a cool thing about it, it's Bluetooth compatible. And now he can finally. It's not the time. Anyways, but if you don't want him to have this part and want him to have the other gun, well, do not worry. It's actually a separate piece, which is kind of strange. Yeah, though I do think it actually stresses the plastic, so I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Yeah. He can hold it, as all figures should, but the only difference, it's at an angle. Sadly. Why is it at an angle? Well, the panel on his hand pretty much prevents that. So basically, the only way you can actually have this plugged onto his hand is if you do this. Yeah. Which, results may vary, depending on how strong... Yeah, that's what I mean. But, yeah. Anyways, so, other than that being my problems, let's move on to the problems. I forgot to mention that, but this is one of them, as well as how some of the panels on his legs can get in the way of posability, and these wings have no locking tab mechanism, considering that's pretty annoying, because they just slide down for no reason. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to posability now, shall we? He has a ball joint at the head. He can look up that far and down that far. Ball joint at the shoulder. He has a 360. He has a bicep swivel and an over 90-degree elbow bend and a backwards bend. Wrist swivel. His arms can spread out that far. Waist swivel, ball joint at the thigh swivel due to its transformation, and less than 90-degree knee bend. But if you move this a bit further, you get a greater bend. You get a greater degree. Anyways, his feet can extend outwards and extend inwards, and his foot is on a ball joint. So that's all of his posability. And let's just move on to size comparisons now, shall we? Here we am comparing next to the Piggy Duo, as you can see right there. Here we am comparing next to the Energon Igniter's Power Series Hot Rod from the Bumblebee toy line, as you can clearly see how they look. And here we am comparing next to two of my Legion class figures, that being Hot Rod. Yeah. And just because, here we have a next to Battle Class Shockwave, you can't leave them behind. And here we have a next to the mainline Bumblebee from the Last Night. And, I'm surprised that he's almost the same size as him. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty surprising. And just because, here we have next to Studio Series 49 Bumblebee. So yeah, there you go. Now then, let's move on to his transformation now, shall we? So, because of the transformation, I'd rather not explain it. I'm just going to show you it instead. And here we have him in his Lamborghini mode. And
I love this car!
so Lamborghini Centenario mode, like I showed earlier, I really love this car. Painting and sculpting is great, the coloring is not that bad, though I kind of wish they added a bit more coloring to it. But yeah, not that bad at all. And I find it funny how, even though this is licensed by Lamborghini themselves, you can see that they have the badge, but they don't have the logo itself. That's strange. And yeah, you can see the backside. It doesn't look bad at all, though the taillights are a bit off-centered, but okay. He rolls fairly well, especially when you look at how there's not that much space in between the wheels and the ground. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And his gun can be plugged onto into the vehicle mode. Oh wait, frick! Via the slots that are on the mushroom pegs. And there you with this tab over here. And freaking plug on! Come on, dang it! There you go. And does not look that bad, but I kind of wish it plugged somewhere else, but there's not that much space, as you can clearly see. Anyways, so let's move on to size comparisons now, shall we? Here we have next to Piggy Duo, as you can see right there. Here we have next to Battle Class Shockwave. Here we have next to the Legion Class Hot Rods, as you can see right there. And here we have next to the Power Series Hot Rod, the Series 49 Bumblebee, and the mainline The Last Night Bumblebee figure. So, there you go. And my final thoughts on this figure, he's really great. So far, Transformers has been doing pretty well with their figures, with the weaker one probably being Scrapbook, but that's basically about it. So so I really like the robot mode. Transformation wasn't all that bad, though the feet do sometimes get finicky, considering the panels like to pop off. And the all mode is really great as well. So this is basically it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.